Alrighty, hey YouTube, how you guys doing? It's been a few days, been a while. I've missed it. And great to have you guys back. So let's start up with the warm-up question. Hey there, Jessica, Risa, and Brandon. Nice to see you guys. And yeah, let's get started with the warm-up question, which is, what nation's ousted despot Anastasio Somoza was assassinated in Paraguay after a year in exile? Guten Abend, RT Sasser. Nice to see you. How you guys doing on Reddit? Look forward to playing with you guys for an hour or so. So it is not Uruguay. Let's try that again. What nation's ousted despot Anastasio Somoza, was assassinated in Paraguay after a year in exile? It was not Uruguay, though close to Paraguay. It's a good guess, but not correct. Let's see how we're doing. What is Honduras? You are getting closer. We're playing Trivial Pursuit, Risa, so actually no need to put the Jeopardy form. So guys, if you could give it a thumbs up on Reddit as well as YouTube, that always helps. That's great. That's awesome. Let me try one last time. The warm-up question. It's just a nation. Reese is getting close. What nation's ousted despot Anastasio Somoza was assassinated in Paraguay after a year in exile? It is not Brazil, RT Sasser. Anybody else want to get Argentina? Where is that? Who is that? Altac. Nice to meet you. I think I've seen you maybe before. No, it wasn't Argentina. It has come to Latin American countries. You guys are all revolving. There we go. Reese has got it. Nicaragua. He was, I guess, the leader in Nicaragua, but ousted and then assassinated. So yes, thank you, Risa, for putting us out of our misery. No, not Costa Rica, Jessica. All right, next question. Oh, what sitcom cast Little Richard as Lorenzo Hollingsworth, only to replace him after the pilot? This was a sort of popular sitcom. No, it was not Full House. Anybody got a guess? Altac, are you around? Any idea what that might be? Again, what sitcom cast Little Richard as Lorenzo Hollingsworth, only replace him after the pilot? I don't know exactly the history of this. I think it went for a few seasons back in the 80s. A Different World? No, it's not a different. No, not Fresh Prince. The Jeffersons. Hey there, Sir Chipper. No, not the Jeffersons. I found out this week a friend of mine played. I saw his name as he said goodbye. He apparently answered one question. So, Kevin, if you're out there, maybe you can answer one or two more. Anyways, here we go. No, not this. Let me try it. Last time. I'll just give initials. It's one letter, and it begins with the letter A. This series. This TV series, this sitcom, begins with the letter A. One letter name. Anybody remember that? No, not the A Team, Jessica, though that's a good try. Wow, this is a tough one. Anybody else want to give it a whirl before I give the answer? Four letter A word for a sitcom, said usually at the end of a prayer. Does that help anybody? Alta gives me an A. There we go. Sir Chipper, Risa, Jessica, RT Sasser, all getting it with my clue with amen. And I give it an amen for you guys actually getting it finally. All righty. No, not a show there, Dracula. Here we go. Next question. What star of Officer and a Gentleman famously turned down leads in Fatal Attraction, Bull Durham, and Broadcast News? Mark E-Trip, you got it right. It was Amen. No, not a woman. Dracula. So we got Tom Cruise and Richard Gere is incorrect. What star of An Officer and a Gentleman famously turned down leads in Fatal Attraction, Bull Durham, and Broadcast News? Guys, if you're enjoying it, give it a thumbs up. Yeah, it wasn't Richard Gere. Risa gets it right with uh, Deborah and Jessica. And, who is that? Anita Spankin gets it right with Deborah Winger. I guess that was the other one besides Richard Gere in An Officer and a Gentleman. Anyways, turned down some pretty big roles there, it sounds like. What band's song, Please Don't Go, was number one on the pop charts at the dawn of the 80s? Please Don't Go. Anybody know? Karma. Nice to see you. Yeah, nice to see you there. Reddit and YouTube, give it a thumbs up, an upvote. That helps. Yeah, it gets a few more people there. Karma gets it right. Yes. Thank you, Karma. Glad to be back. Anybody on Reddit want to give it a try? What band song Please Don't Go was number one on the top pop charts at the dawn of the 80s? No, it was not Queen or Hathaway. It was not the Thompson Twins. Gotta just do one thing here. Oops, get the volume off. There we go. Put this back. We're good. So the answer was Karma had it. Casey and the Sunshine Band. No, Casey and the Sunshine Band is correct. Okay, guys. This is I don't even know where my light is. Guys on Reddit, if you want to participate, every show I do 3 questions that can get you points, and every point is a chance to win $100 at the end of the month. But to get the points, you need to be on YouTube. That's the only requirement. So if you want to go over now, we're going to do the first point. I always do it on the first card. And it's the first answer. So I'll give you just another second or two to go over there. And then we will ask the generous point question today. Blushing in the Sky. It's going to be wild card. It's the last one on this 80s things is WC wild card. So that's the category. All right. Yeah, exactly. Twitch counterfeit is the next one. So far, Reddit is the best option for bringing over crowds. So anyways, here we go. If you go to Generous Trivia at YouTube, you will be on our YouTube stream and have a chance to win there. All righty. Which Twitch? Yes. I do have a Twitch channel, but I got about 3 followers there, so I'm not using it. All right, here it is. This is the generous point question for the night. It is 80s. Yes. I lost weight. I wish I did. I don't know. I don't think so, but I will. Before too long, I'll start losing some weight. All right, here we go. Here's the generous question or generous point question of the first one of the night. It's the first answer, YouTube. So here we go. What network anchor was ridiculed for interrupting daytime programming in 1985 to announce the return of Coca-Cola Classic? Wow. Anybody have an idea? Hey there, Reddit. Looks like I'm on the front page, guys. We're doing the Generous Point Trivia. If you go to YouTube and look up Generous Trivia, you can be part of that, and I give away $100 at the end of the night. Karma, the sequel, getting it right. Karma, the sequel. Again, gets another point. It was Peter Jennings. Karma, good job. Let's keep going. U.S. Senator on-air pledge to stop drinking didn't convince the Senate to confirm him as George Bush's Secretary of Defense. Sameo, nice to see you. Altak, it was not Dan Rather. It was Peter Jennings. What former U.S. Senator on-air pledge to stop drinking didn't convince the Senate to confirm him as George Bush's Secretary of Defense. I guess he must have been a big drinker and didn't like didn't convince anybody. So we got Ted Kennedy, no. Ross Perot, no. Tip O'Neill is not correct either. Denjoga, did I miss him? Anybody on? No, it wasn't Donald Rumsfeld. This is 80s questions, so yeah, I don't know if that's gonna help you at all. Let me try it one last time. What former U.S. Senator on-air pledged to stop drinking didn't convince the Senate to confirm him as George Bush's Secretary of Defense? His initials are JT. JT. Okay, there we go. Denjoga saying hi. Watermelon, it wasn't Rumsfeld. His initials are JT. JT. Anybody know? Justin Timberlake is incorrect. Hello there. Get some. John Taylor? No. John Train? Jack Taylor? James Taft? Are you going to name every JT out there? Alrighty, Reddit. Anybody know? There's a whole bunch of you, 9,000. Let's try one more time. What former U.S. Senator on-air pledge to stop drinking didn't convince the Senate to confirm him as George Bush's Secretary of Defense? His initials are JT, and it's not Jethro Tull. It's not Justin Trudeau. It's who's that? Altac. It's not Jason Tack. It's not just. It's not Jesus. Nobody knows. His first name is there we go. Sir Chipper finally getting it right, as well as protagonist John Tower. Yes, John Tower is correct. Alrighty. Next question. What spin-off series boasted a theme song warbled by Scott Baio and Aaron Moran? That people should know, not Jack Tripper either. It was John Tower. Anybody know? What series spin-off series boasted a theme song warbled by Scott Baio and Aaron? There we go. Karma getting it as well. Denjoga. Stump Jungle. Nice to see you. Jessica. Lots of people on YouTube. Anybody on Reddit want to give it a whirl? Anybody know what that spin-off series is? Guys, if you're on Reddit, want a better experience, less lag, way to win $100, go to YouTube, search up Generous Trivia, and enjoy. Join us over there. I Dream of Chachi is not correct. Altac gets it right, though. It was very close. Actually, no, Altac didn't quite have it. It's Joni Loves Chachi. Joni Loves Chachi. So actually, it was Denjoga actually was the first one to get it. Stump Jungle and Jessica is correct. Yes, I've missed you too. Are you, Leonard? All right. Next question. What film earned Dudley Moore his only Oscar nomination? Interesting. Which one is that? I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thanks for all the 20 thumbs up on Reddit. Appreciate it. The 4. Anybody know what film earned Dudley Moore his only Oscar nomination? Yeah, Denjoga, it's only my screen that matters. Karma, Arisa, Sir Chipper, getting it right. No, Frog Buddha, it's not 10, but Corral. There we go. Coral Trek. Coral Trek gets it right, as well as Karma, Arisa, and Sir Chipper. It was Arthur. Arthur is correct. Alrighty. Next question. What British trio found a replacement for founding member Siobhan Fahey, who left the group after marrying rock star Dave Stewart? Did you catch that? What British trio found a replacement for founding member Siobhan Fahey, who left the group after marrying rock star Dave Stewart? Reddit, if you want a better experience, chance to win $100, go to YouTube and search up Generous Trivia. That'd be awesome. You got a good group over there, and join us, and you could win. Karma, the sequel, knows it. No, wasn't the Beatles or the Three Musketeers? Ooh, sorry about that. It was Karma, the sequel, getting it right with and who is that? Protagonist on Reddit, as well as Karma getting it with Banana Rama. Banana Rama is correct. All right. Next question. What did frustrated golfer Roger Maltby say he'd have to shoot to win Andy Williams Open? That's kind of a bit of a funny answer. Shuvon. Oh, thank you, protagonist. Shuvon. Bananarama. Counterfeit. No, that's not true. Lots of people are answering. Anybody know what did frustrated golfer Roger Maltby say he'd have to shoot to win the Andy Williams Open? Anybody know? No, not Ronald Reagan. Jessica, you're close, but not quite. No, not Andy Williams, Seamoose, but that's a negative 69. No. Yeah, not Andy Williams, not Nixon, a caddy. There we go. Stump Jungle has it close enough. Fold it, sort of the answer. He'd have to shoot the rest of the field. So Stump Jungle with the competition. I will give you that. Whoever ended up winning it. Well, that's pretty close, Big Peel. No, he said the rest of the field. That was his suggestion. All right. What suggestive rhyming phrase was etched on the belt buckle Madonna boasted in the early 80s? Obscure trivia. It's Trivial Pursuit. I don't know how close it how difficult it is. It's not that obscure. Karma and Denjoga coming up with the answer here. What suggestive was etched on the belt buckle Madonna boasted in the early 80s? Whippity dippity, here comes the slippity. No, cabbage primate. That is an interesting answer, but it is not true. Brig, what is that? Brig Ordle, as well as Karma Denjoga, getting it right with Boy Toy. Boy Toy is correct. All righty. What replaced the War Measures Act after it was repealed in 1988? There we go. We got some funny ones coming up on Shake It to Make It. What replaced the War Measures Act after it was repealed in 1988? Anybody know their history? The Peace Measure Act. No, it wasn't the Peace Measure Act. Crickets from Karma. Anybody on Reddit know? What replaced the War Measures Act after it was repealed in 1988? Selective services? No. The War Real Public Order? NAFTA? SALT? Nintendo? Thank you for the hugs, Working Ad 69. Public Order? The War Powers Act? Nobody knows. We've got 12,000 watching on Reddit. Nobody knows. Geneva Convention? Martial law? The Peacemakers Act? No. The United Nations? Thank you for the party train, broiled fish. Thank you for 2 party trains. There we go. Protagonist got it right. With Emergency Act. The Emergency Act. Thank you for the party train, broiled fish. I appreciate it. I'm not sure what 5 in a row does, but I appreciate it. 6 in a row. Yes, it was the Emergencies Act. So Jessica, you were close, but no cigar. All righty. Next question is, what future Anne Shirley starred as a female goalie fighting to play boys hockey in Hockey Night? That makes sense. What future Anne Shirley starred as a female goalie fighting to play boys hockey in Hockey Night? Thank you for the wholesome. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying. Why is there no sound? You must have me on mute. Reset doesn't remember. No, it was not Helen Hunt. Design Norman got the Emergency Act. Yes. You're a generation short. Sorry about that, my climbers. Alrighty. No idea, Jessica. Not Wayne Gretzky. Thanks for the party train, broiled fish. I appreciate it. Anybody know who what last time? Her initials are MF. And we don't need to guess what MF stands for. Thank you for the rave. What is that? Mont Blanc. And I appreciate it, guy. There we go. Sir Chipper coming up with the right answer. Megan follows. Megan follows. What actress starred as Ica in Quest for Fire and later helped Arnold dispatch the likes of Sully in Commando? Commando. Anybody know this actress? Oh, Karma does. Yes, very good. No, it wasn't Mia Farrow. Thank you for the ally. Bro up fish, you're going on. I don't know. You're giving me lots. Thanks for the upvotes and thanks for all the awards. I appreciate it. Yes, Denjoga knows, as well as Illustrious Lime. Illustrious Lime. Leko, Lekeko. I'm from just outside of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Thanks for the masterpiece. It was Ray Don Chung. I missed for Illustrious got it right, as well as Karma and Denjoga. Good job. Alrighty. Next question. Here we go. What world leader in 1986 unveiled a plan to rid the planet of nuclear weapons by the year 2000? The year 2000. Just far enough that the internet is sketchy. Yes, counterfeit. I am. You are correct. No, not Kim Il-sung. That is incorrect. What world leader in 1986 unveiled a plan to rid the planet of nuclear weapons by the year 2000? Anybody know? It wasn't Ronald Reagan. It wasn't Begin. There we go. Illustrious got it right. Who else? Carol got it right as well. And Acrobatic all got it right on Reddit. Nobody on YouTube got it. It was Mikhail Gorbachev. Mikhail Gorbachev. He wasn't very successful, but he was the one attempting to do it. All right. What investigator frequently relied on a helicopter charter company run by his old war buddy TC? Ooh, I think I might have asked this before, but I'm asking it again. Anybody know what investigator frequently relied on a helicopter charter company run by his old war buddy TC? Denjoga, Sir Chipper, Karma, all getting it right. Let's just see if Reddit Trex. What is that? 3x? I'll call you 3x. Yes, 3x getting it right as well. It is, and Big Ordy got it right as well. Snorlax. Yes, Magnum is correct. Magnum is correct. Next question. What NYU law school grad twice failed the bar exam, inspiring the New York Post headline, Hunk Flunks? Hunk Flunks. Guys, if you're on Reddit, want a chance to win $100 as well as a better experience, go over to YouTube and type in Generous Trivia, and it'll get you there. You can also go to generoustrivia.com. That'll bring you there as well. Hunk Flunks, who's got this? Karma, Stump, and Risa all getting it right, as well as Illustrious Lime getting it right as well. Alrighty, let me just check one thing here. Huh. There we go. Al. Oh, sorry, Brett. Al. A bunch of you got it right. Snorlax, yes. Honey Dip, all getting it right with John Kennedy Jr. John Kennedy Jr. So, yeah. Alrighty. What sitcom spin-off the series Empty Nest? Oh, interesting. What sitcom spun off the series Empty Nest? Yes, it was JFK Jr. the previous. Lots of right answers, both on Reddit as well as YouTube. No, Jessica, it was not Cheers. Anybody know what? No, it wasn't Full House, Cabbage Primate. Was not Trace. Nice to meet you. I don't know if you're new. Be sure to subscribe. If you're new on YouTube, do subscribe. It wasn't Nurses. Wasn't Falcon Crest. Not All in the Family. Not Rockford Files. Wings. Nope. There we go. Super Mega Spinach. Super Mega Spinach. As well as Be More Real. Getting it right with nobody on YouTube got it, actually. It was The Golden Girls. The Golden Girls. There we go. Counterfeit 79. As well as 3X got it right as well. The Golden Girls. All right. What father and son actors played Carl Fox and his son Bud in Wall Street? Wall Street. Anybody know? Again, guys, if you're on Reddit enjoying, want a better experience, less lag, and a chance to win $100, go over to YouTube, search up Generous Trivia, and join us there. We got a good group there. We got a good group on Reddit, both platforms, but I do give money only on YouTube now. So that's where I hope to get monetized. So Karma, getting it right. So it's a father-son team. So yeah, 3X. Some people are just giving me the last name, but that's why. Puckworth, what's that? Sherba, a design. No, oh no, yeah, no, it's not Douglas. It was no, it wasn't Michael Douglas. It was Martin Sheen and Charlie Sheen. Martin and Charlie Sheen were the father-son duo, not the Douglases. Okay. What song from Cats mused, I can smile at the old days, I was beautiful then? I was beautiful then. Illustrious, yes. Martin and Charlie Sheen is correct. Thanks for hanging around and enjoying. Sir Tippa, Denjoga, and Risa are all super close. So is Frog Buddha. Super close. Karma giving me Uncle L. Nice to meet you. Super close, but not correct. Not 100% correct. There we go. Design normal as well as Denjoga gets the actual correct answer. Same with Frog Buddha. It was memory, not memories. Anyways, close enough. Good thing that wasn't for a point. So yeah. All righty. You know what? I'm going to give away. Here we go. After this question, guys, I'm going to give away another generous point. A generous point gives you one chance at the end of the month to win $100. So if you're on Reddit, you have to go to YouTube, look up Generous Trivia, and you have a chance to win. So if you want to do that now, the very next question is going to be for a generous point. I do it at least 3 times a show. So here we go. This isn't the generous point. The next question is, but this one is, what board game promise you do not have to be a Rembrandt? Stick figures and squiggly lines will do just fine. I like this game. I don't know. My family doesn't like it quite as much, but I do like this game. Yes, protagonist. I hope to get monetized there eventually, and then I'll actually make money there, and then I can give away more money. Because right now I know 0 money, and all the money I give away is from my. That's why. All righty, who's got it here? Super Tomato, Denjoga, and Karma got it right, as well as Frog. Oh, a whole bunch of you. Frog, Threx, Sherba, all getting it right with Pictionary. So what I do now, we are going to do a generous point question. I'm going to roll a 4-sided die, And then if you're on YouTube and you get the answer in the position that this die is in, you have a chance to win. So yeah, you can go over to YouTube now, look up generous trivia for a chance to get a generous point and potentially win at the end of the month. Alrighty. And it's the answers as I read them. So sometimes, very occasionally, or sometimes your answer will look like it's first, but it's what I see on my screen. So here we go. What James Michener epic boasted chapters titled Gold, Salmon, and the Rim of Fire? There we go. Stump Jungle. Nailing it. This happened to be a 1. And Stump Jungle was the first one to answer Alaska. It was, in fact, Alaska. So Stump Jungle. Oh, here we go. Stump Jungle. Congrats, Stump Jungle. You got the second point of the night. Alrighty, and next question. Here we go. What island nation? So it was Alaska. No, Reddit does not monetize. So yeah, it's not a possibility to monetize currently on Reddit. So Stump Jungle with the generous point tonight. All right, here we go. What island nation lost its only mental hospital when the U.S. accidentally bombed it in 1983? Yeah, that's kind of sad. I vaguely remember this. I guess I would have been 12 years old. So no, not Guam or Cuba, not Nauru. Why would the U.S. bomb Nauru? That would be quite sad, actually. Not Sri Lanka. There we go. Google stole my anonymity. Nice to meet you. If you can subscribe and feel good about it, please do. Christopher Mooney, nice to meet you. Do subscribe if you can, given the opportunity. And the answer, Karma got it first, as well as Google and Christopher getting it right. And who got it right here? The first one was Frog Buddha. It was, in fact, Grenada. Yes, I do. There we go, protagonist. Nice to meet you. That's a little, protagonist works a little bit more, but I usually try and use the name that's up there. All right. What movie ran ads noting the Shack is back? The Shack is back. Well, Christopher, glad you made it over. You get a chance here to win some money and way less lag. So I'm trying computer game. I do repeat questions and I try and repeat answers as well. Grenada was the last one. So alrighty. Let's see if anybody know what movie ran ads noting the Shack is back. So it's not Kazam or Space Jam or Shazam. Ryan, nice to meet you guys. If you're new, no, it's not Space. It's not SHAQ. It's SHACK. What movie ran ads noting the Shack is back? Was Shaq even a thing in the 80s? I think he started in 93 as his rookie year. There we go. Here, fan counterfeit. Jessica, I think I just messed up your name there, counterfeit. Gets it right with it was, yes, what's that? Cat food. Gets it right with Caddyshack 2. It was Caddyshack 2. Not the original Caddyshack, but Caddyshack 2. The Shack is back. All righty. What off-Broadway musical was based on a 1960 Roger Corman B movie? Oh, wow. Yeah. This was big. What hit off-Broadway musical was based on a 1960 Roger Corman B movie? Yes, Christopher. It's just definitely a generational error thinking Shaq was around in the 80s. Yes, Frog Buddha. You're rocking it on Reddit for sure. And Sir Chipper got it right as well as Jessica on uh on YouTube. Yes, it's the Little Shop of Horrors. Snorlax guessing it. Yes, SLLSH, Little Shop of Horrors. So yeah, guys, if you're new on YouTube, do subscribe. I'm trying to get 5 new subscribers a day. By my birthday, I should be monetized. So that'd be awesome. Maybe even more than 5 today. I missed a lot. I was away for the last week. So, all right. What water sport was dominated in the 80s by Wendy Botha, Margot Oberg, and Frida Zamba? Ryan, thank you for subbing. Appreciate it. Not polo or water polo, though it's slightly obscure, of the obscure nature. Not synchronized singing. No, it's not synchronized swimming. What water sport was dominated in the 80s by Wendy Botha, Margot Oberg, and Frida Zamba? No. Yeah, the horses keep drowning. Not diving, cliff diving, or freestyle. No, it's not diving. Not parasailing. Oh, there we go. Ryan coming up with the right answer. Yes. Anybody on Reddit want to give it a last whirl before I reveal the answer? It was, in fact, surfing. Surfing is the right answer. So, yeah, let's keep going. Who awoke one 1982 morning to find commoner Michael Fagan calmly sitting at the foot of her bed, his hand bleeding, holding a broken ashtray? No, not the famous underwater basket weaving either, Carol. It was surfing. But good attempt. Super, what is that? Super mega tomato. Super mega tomato. I might call you tomato. Yes, Frog Buddha has it as well as Here Fan. Oh no, Cyber. Who is that? Cipher? No, what is that? Cyper? Cyper? Cyper Ace? Ooh, Cyper Ace. Uh, Cyper Ace, Here Fan, and Super Mega Tomato were the first 3 there, as well as Snorlax and Mount Blanc. Yes, Queen Elizabeth II was the one who experienced. Yeah, that must have been quite the experience, quite scary for them. So, all right, let's keep going. Oh, another. What official first name did Prince Charles and Princess Diana bestow upon their second son? This seems like a very easy question right now. Oh, no, it actually isn't that easy. Let's try it again. What official first name did Prince Charles and Princess Diana bestow upon their second son? So there we go. It was actually Hearfan. Hearfan has it. Anybody else want to give it a whirl? Yeah. So everybody calls him Harry, obviously. But it's not Harold or Harrelson. It's actually a short form, or it's not really short, but for Henry. So Hearfan nailed it. Yes, his name was actually official name is Henry, not Harry, even though everybody calls him Harry. The things you learn. What game show fixture was tapped to host CBS's first late night talk show in 17 years in 1989? It wasn't that good either, unfortunately. Yes. Counterfeit. Stump Jungle. Super Mega. Anybody on Reddit want to give it a try? What game show fixture was tapped to host CBS's first late night talk show in 17 years in 1989? Uncle. So who got it first? We got Counterfeit, Stump Jungle, Super Mega, as well as what's that? Sherb Sketches? Sherb Sketches? Guessing it right with Pat Sajak. Pat Sajak was correct. Yeah, it wasn't that great. What Brian De Palma film began and ended with a shower scene? With a shower scene. Not Pat Woolery either. Yes, Nirvana, doomed to fail. I agree. Counterfeit. No, wasn't Carrie, Ryan. That was interesting. But Uncle, as well as Google. And Ryan, getting it right. Anybody want to guess on Reddit? What Brian De Palma film began and ended with a shower scene? Anybody know? It was Dressed to Kill. Dressed to Kill was the correct answer. Guys, if you're on Reddit, so who was it? Uncle, Google, and Ryan were the first one. Guys, if you're on Google and the delay is bothering the lag, go to YouTube, look up Generous Trivia. Not only do you get less lag, it craps out less, as well as you have a chance to win $100. So those are 3 good reasons to do it. Alrighty. What veteran Motown quartet, thanks to recording session that ran overtime, missed the doomed Pan Am Flight 103? Ooh, that's pretty specific. Anybody know? Oh, Karma, nailing it. I thought that was a little too. Oh, did my stream freeze in Reddit? Could be. I died. Alrighty. Alrighty. YouTube. You're all that's left. Here we go. Alrighty. How we doing, YouTube? Just let me do one thing here, YouTube. I just want to try and see if I can. I just put in a little note there to see if I can get some people to come up over. Alrighty. Okay, we're always here. Sorry about that. It was 4 Tops. We're gonna rock and roll now. I got a bunch of Reddit guys, but yeah, my stream died. So, anyways, that's all right. So the 4 Tops was correct. So who was the first one? It was Karma, right? Yeah, Karma. Boss Nass. Nice to meet you. Do subscribe, guys. Boss Mel Cosio, as well as Ryan got it right, as well as Here Fan. A lot of people. The 4 Tops. Yeah, the 4 Dorados. Alrighty. Nothing. Let's keep going. There. That's that question. What 1984 U.S. presidential hopeful ridiculed his rivals by asking, "Where's the beef? Where's the beef?" Don't think I've asked this questions before, but I don't know. Where's the beef? Ross Perot. Was he in 84? I thought he was more like, is Ross Perot more like 88? Yeah, it wasn't Ross Perot. Was he in 84? I think he's a 1988 candidate, wasn't he? Or even in the early 90s, 92. Yeah, maybe 92. Yes, Karma and Ryan, as well as who else? That's it. It was Walter Mondale. Walter Mondale. Yeah, 92. That's right. It wasn't even 88. I think it's 92. No, I think Ross only did it officially once, didn't he? Anyways, not the question. We'll save it for another time. Here we go. Whose late night talk show did NBC cancel to make way for David Letterman? Guys on YouTube that I've played, have I played this question before? These questions? I feel like it seems familiar, but maybe not. Karma, getting it. No, it wasn't Sajak, Walters, or Carson, not Johnny Carson. It was, in fact, Tom Snyder. Yes, Tom Snyder. So Karma and Uncle getting it correct. Dinjoga. saying he was the worst. Here we go. Next question. All right. What actress earned her fifth Oscar nomination of the 80s for the film Music Box? Music Box. Anybody know? Tom Snyder was so bland. No, it was not Meryl Streep. What actress earned her fifth Oscar nomination of the 80s for the film Music Box? No, not Meryl Streep. Oh, there we go. Ryan's got it right. With Jessica Lang? Is it Jessica Lang? I'm going with Jessica Lang. Roseanne Barr. No, not Sissy Spacek. It was Jessica Lang. Though I feel that might not be the right pronunciation. All right. What state attracted 80,000 souls to the first Farm Aid concert? Lang. Yeah, I'm going with Lang. Jessica Lang. Anybody know what state attracted 80,000 souls to the first Farm Aid concert? Iowa is a good guess, but not correct. Hubert, nice to see you. It is Illinois. Illinois. Oh, Ryan was the second, and Google was the third. Illinois was correct. Yes, Hubert was very fast on that. What pro tennis player made history in 1984 by notching singles win number 1,000? Ooh, this is big name, but who can reach back to 1984 tennis to come up with this? No, it was not John McEnroe. No, nobody's got it. Everybody thinking John McEnroe. That is incorrect. Not Bjorn Borg. Not Connors. Not Billie Jean. There we go. Google. That sounds funny. Good thing I don't have my phone. It doesn't work. Anyways, Chris Everett. Chris Everett. So Google is getting it right with Chris Everett. Yeah. And here we go. What former football coach spent time between commentator gigs authoring books like One Knee Equals 2 Feet and One Size Doesn't Fit All? Yes, Counterfeit, Boss Nass, Uncle. All getting it right with John Madden. It was John Madden. So guys, if you're new on YouTube, do subscribe. Anybody tell me the subscriber count. Are we up to, I don't know, what we're 221? How are we doing? Are we getting close to 230 maybe? Anyways, there we go. 231. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. That's 10 today. Awesome. Here we go. Next question. But do subscribe if you haven't on top of that. We want to get more. Yeah, I think it's 231. 222 is probably when you just logged in or something. So anyways. What did Time Magazine name? Who did Time Magazine name Man of the Year for orchestrating the wildly successful LA Olympics? Yes, 231. Great, guys. I have a bit to catch up. I was away for 5 days or so. Good to have you guys back. Good to be back. Yes. Everybody's spelling his name not quite right, but Karma as well as, yeah, I can't give it to you, Uncle. That's a little off. And Ryan got it closer. Oh, no, Ryan got it correct completely. Yes, it was Peter Uberoth. Peter Uberoth. Was he not a baseball guy, if I'm not mistaken? Peter Uberoth is correct. All right. What became the first U.S. sitcom to film an episode in the Soviet Union when its students went to Moscow for an international competition? Interesting. They were definitely different. I agree with that, Karma. There was lots of medals to be won for non-nations like Canada. No, not Mr. Cotter, not Fame, not Facts of Life, not Happy Days, not Beverly Hills. Some of these aren't even in the 80s, I don't think. No, this is a bit of an obscure one. There we go. Ryan got it right with Head of the Class. Head of the Class. Never heard of it. So, All right. What actress starred in 9 to 5, Agnes of God, and The Morning After? Karma from the LA area. Yes, Karma getting it right, as well as Denjoga. It is, in fact, Jane Fonda, not Dolly Parton or Meg Tilly. No, it was Jane Fonda is correct. What athletically inclined band trotted out the album For and Sports? I think I did those what do you call it? Punctuation justice. Anybody know? Karma, Denjoga, Boss Nass, all coming out with Huey Lewis and the News is correct. Yes. Here we go. What home video game system did Mattel introduce in 1980 to compete with the Atari VCS? This was my pride and joy as a youth. This is the gaming system of choice growing up, and I loved it so. Yes, Karma, Denjoga, and Ryan, as well as Malkosia, getting in television. Yes, it was in television. What 1980? Oh, no, you know what, guys? I'm going to do another generous point here. I'm going to give away 4 tonight. So here we go. Let's do this one. Oh, here we go. What 1987 Larry McMurtry? No, let me try that again. What 1987 Larry McMurtry novel resurrected characters from his opus, The Last Picture Show? Anybody know? Denjoga does not know. There we go, Ryan. Oops. Here we go. I've rolled 2 ones today. There we go. So Ryan was the first on my screen, so Ryan gets it. Ryan, what is that? I won't say your last name, but I will write it down here. Ryan. Lynn. All righty. Ryan, congrats. Another point. So far tonight, Karma, the sequel, Stump Jungle, and Ryan are the 3 to get generous points. So I'll give out one more at the end. I think I can go about another 15 minutes. Yeah, it's been a good night. We've got a good crowd, so let's keep this ball rolling. This is a Canadian car. I'll try this one. What 1987 Patricia Rozema film took its title from T.S. Eliot's The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock? Anybody know? Yes, Ryan getting his congrats. Another point gained. Just so you know, Ryan, on November 1st, I'll be doing the draw, and every point that you get is a chance to win. Ryan, nailing this one even. I've heard the mermaids singing. Exactly right, Ryan. I've heard the music singing. Yeah. I mean, you don't need to be there to win, but yes, I'm going to do the draw at 10 o'clock that night, probably first thing, and then we'll play afterwards. So yeah, do join us. Whoever's gotten points, if you join me November 1st, you'll see live and on the, I'll do it using random or something like that. Yeah, I'll probably do it on random. All right. Who was the first leader of the Soviet Union's Communist Party born after the Russian Revolution? Anybody know? The fact that this is an 80s question, that should help. Coffee buzzing. Do you have one? I'm not sure. Do you have a point yet? Google. Getting it right, as well as Karma. It was, Risa got it right as well. Actually, you're ahead of him. Google, Risa, and Karma getting, yes, Mikhail Gorbachev is correct. Yeah, I'm starting to get repeat questions. Sorry, guys. Let's see if this is a new card. I gotta get a new set of cards. Hopefully, we'll get one. Yes, to Gorbachev. I realize that too. Huh. I think this is a new card. Anyways, what Latin leader did Jesse Jackson call the most honest, courageous politician he'd ever met? Well, Google, I think they were all born after, right? The revolution. Everyone since has been born after, but anyways. Yes, Risa, Denjoga, and Christopher coming up with Fidel Castro. Was that like not ironically, I assume? It's kind of interesting. Yes, Fidel Castro is correct. What play earned Dustin Hoffman his lone Emmy Award? Huh, interesting. I thought plays earned Tonys, not Emmys, but what do I know? What play earned Dustin Hoffman his lone Emmy Award? Sir Chipper, Ryan, and Karma all getting Death of a Salesman. Correct. That is correct. What 1950s rock star enjoyed a memorable turn as neighbor Orvis Goodnight in Down and Out in Beverly Hills? Down and Out in Beverly Hills. Oh, I see. Yeah. Gotcha. I understand what you're saying, Google, now. Yeah, you might be right, actually. Denjoga, as well as Ryan and Google getting Little Richard. Little Richard is correct. What Bon Jovi album begat the songs "Let It Rock," "Social Disease," and "You Give Love a Bad Name"? The only of three of which I really know. Risa, Boss Nass, as well as Karma getting Slippery When Wet. Slippery When Wet is correct. Just so you know, there's a bunch of new guys. I usually just announce the first three that get it correct on my screen. So I'm not just listing a bunch of names every single question. So I'm not avoiding you if you got, and you could show it first on your screen, but it could be third or fourth or fifth on my screen. So just so you know that as well. What classically trained harpist couldn't appear in the movie Spinal Tap because being an MTV VJ took up too much of her time? Took up too much time. I did give away her gender there. No, not Loeb, not Martha Quinn, not Julie Brown, nor Nina Hartley. Wow. Are you guys just doing MTV VJs there? Not Julie Brown, not Martha. You guys are just, yeah, harpist. What classically trained harpist couldn't appear in the movie Spinal Tap because being an MTV VJ took up too much of her time? I'm giving you a little hint. It's actually not in the clue there, but harpist. No, not Garfellow, not Loiter. Yeah. Karma gets her first name, which technically isn't a correct answer, but very close. The closest we've been. Google Cherry Coke. I would like one right now. Are you offering? No, Karma is very close with her first name, but not her last name. Anybody know her last name? It's NB or her initials. NB. No, Karma getting the full name. Yes, Nina Blackwood. So did Jessica. Nina Blackwood is correct. What literary character did Rush further immortalize with a hit song bearing his name? My one and only favorite Rush song. So even though I'm Canadian, I That's the only Rush song I really like. Risa, Karma, and Christopher all getting Tom Sawyer. Tom Sawyer. Okay, I'm gonna ask this question. I know the chances of it might be slim unless there's a Canadian playing. Any Canadian playing? What Canadian amusement park opened in 1981 with thrilling rides such as the Wild Beast? Does anybody know that? It's the one main park in all of Canada. There are smaller parks, but this is the biggest. Bob and Doug McKenzieville. There we go. Ryan, are you from uh Canada? Oh, and Sir Chipper, are you from Canada as well? Yes, Canada's Wonderland. It's about, I don't know, just maybe 40 minutes from my house. So yes. It is owned by what is it owned? Cedar Fair? Cedar Fair, I think, owns it now. It wasn't initially, but it is now owned by Cedar Fair or Cedar Fairs. Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, I went once this year. Going to a park mid-COVID, it wasn't that great of an experience. Less people, but less people on rides too that they're allowing. So I spent over 2 hours for one ride. Yeah, it was Paramount originally. There we go. What milestone did the Dow Jones first surpass in 1987? 1,000, 2,000, or 4,000? Anybody know? Oh, counterfeit going off the board there with 10,000. Denjoga going with Karma giving me a mystery. I have to solve the equation. Mel Cosio. I'll just call you Mel. Mel is the only one that got it right. It was 2,000 points in 1987. Hint to anybody, we should have invested. We would be now what? What is it now? It's 25,000 or more. I don't even know. What is it these days? Anyways, we would have had 12x since then, at least, or more. What's the Dow at these days? Anybody give me I don't follow it that closely, so I don't know. What film found Eddie Murphy playing characters named Clarence, Randy, Saul, and Prince Akeem? Prince Akeem. Oh, 34,000. There we go. It would be 17x your money. 17x from 1987 till now. If you had just gone with some index fund. Hairfan, Denjoga, Recess, no, Coming to America is correct. What future Oscar winner played roommate Maggie Lawton in the first season of A Different World? Yeah, 34,000, 2,000, yeah, 1987. What's that? Oh, that's a lot of years, actually, right? 90 to 20 is 30. 4 years. Yeah, that's quite a few years to get your 17x, but still, 17x is a lot of money. Yes, Marissa. Is it Tomei? I think it's Tomei, right? Marissa Tomei is correct. So Karma, Hirfan, and Ryan all getting it right with Marissa. What film found... Oh, I just asked that. Who became the youngest female Brenda Lee to have 2 straight #1 singles? Oh, sorry. Let me... Tomei. Oh, Tomei. Thank you. Marissa Tomei. Who became the youngest female since Brenda Lee to have 2 straight #1 singles in 1988? Yes. You guys are all comedians. Yes, Brenda Lee. I misspoke there. Karma, Counterfeit, and Risa all getting it with Tiffany. Yes, it was Tiffany. Oh, look at that. Karma even threw in a second answer just in case. No, Tiffany was correct. What 1989 movie gave co-star Jack Nicholson a cut of the gross, earning him a reported $60 million? My friend Kevin, I talked about playing trivia and just answering one question, and he got me tickets. He stood in line hours before that to get me tickets. to this movie that Ryan, Denjoga, and Jessica also must have seen as well. It was, in fact, Batman. Batman. Who etched the letters FC, short for Freedom Club, on the parcels he blithely sent through the mail? Oh, wow. 8 hours. Karma, you got me. He stood in line for an hour or two just to go into a regular theater here in what was my former hometown. Bonus points for his real name. Yes, the Unabomber, Karma, Mel, and Stump. And bonus points to Stump and Christopher. You're kind of close, as well as Google. Yes, Ted Kaczynski or the Unabomber. The Unabomber is correct. What actress played Blake Carrington's long-lost illegitimate half-sister Dominique on Dynasty? Yes, here fan, Karma, Jessica, all-knowing. Oh, her last name's Carol. It's actually not Diane. It's maybe Diane. Ooh, Diahann. Diane or Diane. Yeah, that's quite the spelling. Risa got it there. Mel also. Yeah, that's quite the spelling. Is it Diane or is it pronounced Diane? Yeah, that's a weird one. Anyways. Her parents just wanted her to be different, I guess. What film had mad scientist Seth Brundle noting, "I'd like to become the first insect politician"? I don't know why I whispered that. Yes, Denjoga, Karma, and Uncle all getting The Fly. The Fly is correct. What parodist? Parodist? Parody writer? What parodist wrote an original ditty about fevered media dreams called "Stuck in a Closet with Vanna White"? Yes, Christopher, Risa, Google, Mel, all getting it right with Weird Al Yankovic. What beverage was hyped with the slogan "Do it to it"? It's kind of silly, but whatever. What beverage was hyped with the slogan "Do it to it"? Mountain Dew is correct. Alrighty, guys. I could go a little longer, but I'm a little tired and I want to reserve myself. So this is the last six, the final six, and the last one will be the fourth and last. It's just about to call it a charity point, generous point. Eggs, nice to see you. You're catching us on the final six here. So, guys, thanks for joining me, and let's do the final six here. What fellow conservative got William Rehnquist associate seat on the U.S. Supreme Court when Rehnquist was bumped up to Chief Justice? Man, the Americans and their love of the U.S. Supreme Court. I just have so many questions, and people generally know the answer. And we have literally not nearly the same equivalent here in Canada. So it's not Thomas or Roberts, but Stump Jungle got it right with Scalia. We do have a Supreme Court in Canada, but I could not name one single judge on that court. And it's just not a big deal here in Canada. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but correct me by naming one person on it. Scalia. I think it was kind of close. Anyways, Antonin Scalia. There we go. What daytime soap saw Cliff and Nina Warner marry each other for the fourth time in 1989? 4 times. This sounds like a soap opera. There we go. Mel getting it as quickly as possible, giving me the initials. Ryan and Karma typing it out. All my children. Just so you know, initials for the generous point I will not accept unless it's like a really obvious kind of initial type question. But AMC wouldn't jive with me, but it's fine here. All my children is correct. Scalia. Scalia. Anyways. Sounds like the ploy for the plot for any soap. I know. 4 times married. All right. Who earned Oscar nominations as Best Supporting Actor for roles as both a pimp and a chauffeur? Obviously in the 80s. Cliff and Nina. Yeah. There you go. Uh, yes, Denjoga, Karma, as well as Uncle. Getting it right with Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman is correct. Oh no, not Uncle. It was Here Fan. Sorry, Uncle put Eddie Murphy. It was actually Here Fan that got it right. So Denjoga, Karma, and Here Fan all getting Morgan Freeman. What Grammy presenter whined in 1987? You never gave me no Grammys. I'm the architect of rock and roll. Whoa, that's something that's somebody else sounds like they would do that. Uh, Kanye sounds like he would have done that. So counterfeit. Denjo got Karma getting a little richer. Yes, Ryan noting it was the answer again. Little richer getting it again. Anyways. What boxer's last successful middleweight title defense was against John the Beast Mugabe? I don't usually ask a lot of the sports questions, and we may not last with the right till the right answer. It was not Holyfield, Ollie, or Foreman. His initials are MH. MH. Ryan gets it right with Marvelous Marvin Hagler. That's correct. Okay. Let's see if I can roll something other than a 1 this time. Okay, here we go. Here is the last question of the night. Guys, thank you so much for being a part of it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you're just looking to help this channel out, if you have subscribed, just throw on a video every now and then. Maybe throw one on right now. Put it on in the background. Watch for 45 minutes. It would help. Every 45-minute little watch would be great. So here is the final question. Thank you for welcoming me back. And I said it actually at the beginning of the Reddit stream. I don't foresee, barring obviously circumstances, I don't see any vacation or anything interrupting me between now and Christmas. So this could be a good little run here, a couple month run. So we'll see. Every night, 10 p.m., guys, at least three generous points. So yes, I will. I enjoy it. So yeah, I had a good Thanksgiving weekend. Thank you. Here we go. The last one of the night. Oh, this is going to be a hard one. Okay, we'll see. We'll see if you can reach the right answer. Here we go. How many? There's about 10 of you out there. It looks like 11. Here we go. What 52-year-old Rolling Stone married teenager Mandy Smith after a lengthy courtship? Oh, actually, that might not be that difficult. So, yes. Keep going. Uh, Anybody else want to answer? Go ahead and answer a second time if you haven't. If you want to change your mind. Anybody? Anybody want to answer again? There we go. I'll give it to Google. Stole my anonymity. So you got to remember, it's the position. It was the position that, sorry, I'm just covering up. It's 4. So you had to be the 4th right answer. And so 3 got put up right away. So Ryan got it first. Then Denjoga got it second. Karma got it third. And because I was waiting for the 4th one, I'm going to give it to Google. He was the 4th right answer. So yeah, Ryan, that's how it works. Tonight it just happened. The first question of the night is always the first right answer, but after that I roll, and I rolled ones. Like, where is it? I rolled ones the next 2 times, so it was always the first one. But today I rolled a 4. So Google, you got it right. You scored it 4th. That's why I say you can answer again. So Google got it. So guys, thanks so much. Google, I will give you, I update it. If you want to find out the scores or how many points, you go to Reddit, go to r/generous trivia, and you can see how many points everybody has, just so you know. So yeah, Denjo, yeah, I kind of tried to. That one was a little bit tougher, but yeah, anyway, it's the way we roll. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. Anyways, guys, alrighty, enjoy, guys, enjoy your night, and we will see you tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern. Do subscribe if you haven't. Alrighty, guys, have a good one. We will see you tomorrow. Bye. See ya.